beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Adeze Adoaka. Now if you're new here, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button down below, and if you're already a subscriber, don't forget to turn on post notifications just so you see when I drop new videos. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about being a simp. Yeah, how you can identify if you are a simp, and also ways that you can stop or prevent yourself from being a simp. I know you say, Skia, she has come again with all these awards. The other time it was breadcrumbing, now it's simp. What is simp again? Simp is a slang that is used to describe someone who does way too much for someone that they like. It could also be used to describe someone who does excessive things, or you just go out of your way to do things for someone that you like, and displeasing yourself. Now this slang, it is attributed to men mostly, but then it's not gender specific. It could be a man being a simp or a woman being a simp. Now, how do you know if you are a simp? If you're putting yourself in a submissive position with the hopes of winning someone over, maybe someone that you like, someone that you're crazy about, you are simping, because at that time you are at that person's mercy. Whenever the person calls onto you, you're going to answer. So if you're doing that, if you're putting yourself in that position, you are simping. Another way that you can know if you are simping or not is when you are trying to impress. Every time you're trying to impress this person, you don't really have like a genuine likeness or genuine affection for this person, and you also know that this person does not like you, yet you're trying to impress. You will buy this, you will do this, you will go overboard, you will tell lies, you would avoid people just because of this person. My guy, my girl, you are simping. When you sacrifice your self-worth, when you start declining on your boundaries, and you're trying to make somebody happy at all costs, and when I mean at all costs, I mean at all costs, you are simping, and you are gradually becoming, in fact, you're a simp. No, it's nothing like gradually, you are a simp. And also, if you put yourself last, you're a simp. If in a relationship with someone, or if you're trying to chase a girl, or you're trying to get a guy's attention, and you're putting yourself last, that person comes first. I mean, everything around you becomes last. Your schooling, your career, your family becomes last. You are a simp. And it's actually not a healthy thing. I don't think it is healthy for you to put yourself last in a relationship because of someone that you are attracted to, because you like this person, or you think you're in love with this person. Because I mean, you're putting in a lot, you're sacrificing a lot, and you're not even getting anything in return. When you constantly get curved, you are a simp. Now, when you keep doing the most for someone that clearly does not like you and clearly does not want you, you are simping. And like I said earlier, it is not a healthy thing to do, because why? There are 1,001 other people out there. There are other people that will still make you happy. There are people that want you. Why not give them a chance? Why are you making yourself look like a fool? Yeah, sorry to use that word, but yeah, you're simping, and it doesn't actually even make any sense. Now, I want you to know that being a gentleman, or being Mr. Nice Guy, or being a good girl is actually different from you being a simp. There's nothing wrong with you, doing kind gestures, buying gifts, checking up on someone once in a while, sacrificing your time here and there for someone that you're interested in. That is not bad. But then when it puts you in a degrading position, when it makes you look like you're stupid and you don't have sense anymore, and in fact, you're losing yourself, you're gradually losing yourself in the process of making someone else happy above your own happiness, that is when it becomes a bad thing. That is when it becomes unhealthy. And yes, I'm using the word unhealthy because I mean, come on. There are times that you should actually have your own time. There are times where you should put yourself first. You can't keep putting yourself last because of someone that you like, or someone that you're claiming that you love, and maybe you want to win the person over. So simping is actually not a good thing, and there's something you should watch out for with yourself if you're doing that. So I know with these few points that I've mentioned, if you are doing any of these things, my girl, my guy, you are simping, and it's not a good thing. Now I'm going to be sharing 8 tips on how to prevent yourself from being a simp. The first tip I'm going to be sharing is for you to start improving on yourself. If you're spending all this time that you're using to look for somebody else or to try to impress somebody's daughter or somebody's son, and you focus that time on yourself, trust me, you're going to become a better person. Go home, watch TV, cook for yourself. Instead of cooking for man or cooking for woman, go home, cook your own food, eat food in your house, read books, exercise, improve on yourself, do things that will keep you busy. Get a job if you're jobless, if you don't have things to do. Go and do your hobby, go out, hang out with your friends. Work and improve on yourself. By the time you realize that you spent this time or this much time chasing someone else and you were not focusing on yourself all this while, you're going to look back and say, I didn't have sense that time, but now I do. Focus your time on yourself. Do things for yourself. Read a book, get a course, a degree or something. Start up something. By the time you're alone and you're thinking and you're focusing your time and energy on yourself, you get better. You become a better person. So that time that you're using to chase somebody up and down, focus that time on yourself. Trust me, you're going to get there. You're going to become a better person. Now, another tip is for you to stop trying too hard to find a partner or to find love. A lot of us cannot stay 1 week being single. Please, being single is not a curse. It is not a bad thing for you to be single. It's a time for you to actually reflect on, your love life, look back, see the things that you did wrong, see the things that your partner did wrong, you trace your steps, learn some lessons if you have to, give yourself advice before you start jumping into a relationship. It's not every time you must be in a relationship, because every time you're always looking for love, you're always looking for someone to love you. It's not a bad thing anyway, but sometimes give yourself a break. Stop trying too hard. Love will find you. Yes, you can go out, you can be intentional about, getting a relationship and all, but don't go overboard doing it. Because the more you do it, anybody that jumps at you, you're already doing things just to make that person stay. You cannot keep somebody by overdoing, really. If the person likes you, the person likes you. The person loves you and wants to be with you, the person will do that. You don't have to kill yourself. So the earlier you stop trying to find love, love is going to come. But the more you keep searching, the more you keep, doing things over, you might not get true love. Someone will just be with you because they're seeing, they're trying too hard, or maybe they're trying to love you out of pity or be with you out of pity. And that is the worst mistake that you can make. For someone to actually love you out of pity or out of the things that you're doing for them is actually not real love. So stop trying too hard. Let love find you. Take your time. Get to know a person. Become friends with that person. Don't go and stick to the love notion immediately. There's some people that once they see somebody, they've already pictured relationship with that person. Very wrong. That person might just be friends with you and is being nice. It doesn't mean that that person wants to date you. So stop trying so hard. If you keep trying that, you keep doing things that you're not supposed to do just to make someone stay or just to make sure that you have a relationship with this person. And that makes you start simping. Now, another tip is for you not to just reply or answer someone quickly at your own peril. I'll give you an example. If you're hanging out with your friends and this guy calls you out of the blue or this girl calls you out of the blue and says, let's go for lunch, you can easily say, I'm having lunch with my friends right now. Why not we do dinner? Or I'm having lunch with my friends right now. Can we move this to another time or another date? It's not a bad thing to do. Let that person know that you actually have something going on for yourself, that you actually have a say, that you have things that you need to do, but you're also trying to make out time for that person. So it doesn't look like you're selfish or I asked you to go out for lunch and you're just dismissing me. No, you're not dismissing the person. You're giving that person an option that, okay, I'm actually busy right now at the moment, but then later we can go and do our hangouts and do whatever it is we need to do. If you're a simp, once they call you and say, come, you will leave your friends. You will forget that your friends are even there. Leave them and then go and see the person. And it doesn't even make any sense. Why? Why should you do that? That person can wait, because why is the person calling you out of the blue? If the person wanted to have a date with you from the beginning, you guys would have planned it, talked about it. But then if they even do that and call you out of the blue and you respond and leave everything you're doing, it means you're jobless. It means you don't even know what you're doing. They'll feel like anytime they call you, you're always available. So make yourself less available. Engage in things. Phone busy if you have to. There's sometimes that some guys will call me. I'm actually busy right now. Call you back later. If you start simping, you start losing it. Once they call you, like this guy called me today. Let me go now. Opportunity comes but once. My sister, nothing like that. Oh, opportunity is always there with different people. You have various options, and you now make your choice and say, okay, this is the person I want to be with. So stop making yourself available at all times. Now, the fourth tip is for you to stop seeking validation from someone else. Like, be confident in who you are. If this person sees that you're not even confident in yourself, how will that person be interested in you? How will that person want to have a relationship with you? Stop seeking validation from people. You are enough. Trust me. The right person will come over and the right person is going to be with you. You don't have to keep seeking validation or keep going out of your way to make sure that this person is with you. And then you start doing crazy things, things that you've never even done before, maybe cut off your family, cut off your career, cut off your life. I know someone, a girl, who had a passion for entertainment, someone who really wanted to be in the entertainment industry. But then she met this guy, and this guy said, as long as you're with me, nah, not in my house, not on my watch. You cannot be with me and be an actress, be a musician, anything entertainment space. I don't want you to be in it. I mean, I'm not saying you cannot do some sacrifices for your partner, but then, is this something that you really want for your life? If it is, you guys can, reach an agreement. You guys can always discuss these things and, try to find a balance towards it or to it. Because, I mean, you're not asking this person to even stop his job because you love him or because you're not okay with it. You have to accept that person because this person is someone you love. So why are you asking that person to stop what he or she is very passionate about? So if it is something that you love, the person who loves you should be able to understand, I was doing this thing before I met you. So please put yourself in my shoes. How do we work this? How do we make sure this doesn't affect our love life or doesn't affect our family? These are things that you should discuss. So there are certain things that you should not do because you are interested in this person. You're trying to please this person so that person will be with you. For me, that is not love. Love is, when you guys are doing things together. You're not losing yourself or your mind completely or your entire being over this person. So stop seeking a validation from people. That's the only way that you're not going to be a simp. If you keep seeking validation, if you keep wanting people to like you, like yourself first. Be confident in yourself first. That is the only way that you feel yourself appreciated or people will appreciate you. If you're not confident in yourself, people are going to match you on the ground and they will move. Nothing will happen. So stop seeking validation from people. Now, the fifth tip is for you to be independent and stay busy. If you're a working girl, if you have things going on for you, if you wake up in the morning, you go to work, you'll be busy at the office. By the time you come back, you're tired. Maybe you're doing things in the computer, maybe your project that you're working on. You will not have time to be chasing. If they're calling you, you are busy. You don't have time to be chasing people up and down because you don't need it. I mean, come on. You're too busy, focused on your life. Be independent. You can do things on your own. You don't need somebody to come around to, take over your life and start doing things for you. No, because you've got it all, you have it all figured out. I mean, love is different. When you see love, when you feel real love, you will know. So be independent. Get yourself busy. If you don't have a job, go out there, look for a job. There are even remote jobs now. You must not even go to the office. A lot of people work from home. Stay at home and work on your laptop. Come up with something. Start up a business. That time you won't have time chasing people. So be independent and get busy. That is one way to prevent yourself from being a simp or from you simping over a girl. By the time that girl sees that, this guy is now too busy for me, doesn't even have my time, person will move on. You yourself, you move on. When somebody sees how serious you are and how focused you are on your life, on your job, and they want to be with you, they will be with you because this girl, she's a no-go area. Or this guy, he's too busy. If you want to get to him, it's going to be hard. So if you get to him, you're going to want to stay. So, but if you don't have anything doing, every time you're calling people or you're calling a particular guy, 15 missed calls, you call the person 2 times, 3 times, the person is not picking, you're still calling. It means you're jobless. You don't have anything you're doing. But if you're independent, if you're working, if you're busy, you don't have time to be chasing people or trying to impress someone over rubbish. Do you get me? So get busy. Stay independent. You can stay on your own. You have friends. Keep them around. That way, you stop simping. The 6th tip is for you to set boundaries for yourself. Everybody should have boundaries. Everybody should have limits as to what they can do. And I'm not saying you shouldn't make sacrifices for people, but just like I said, there's a thin line between you being a nice man or a gentleman or a nice girl and you being a simp. You can do things here and there. You can go get someone lunch. You can buy someone gifts. You can do all of that. But then if you are degrading yourself in the process, that is where it becomes a problem. That is where it becomes simping. Do you get me? There's nothing wrong in doing normal gestures for people that are around you or someone that you like or a girl that you want to get. That's fine. But then when you degrade your self-worth, when you degrade everything that makes you who you are, and you go overboard to do those things for those people, no matter how attractive, no matter how fine the girl is, no matter how handsome a guy is, if the person is asking you to do things that degrade your self-worth and your self-value, it is not a healthy thing to do and you shouldn't be there. So you should set boundaries. If from 11 o'clock you don't go out at night and that person is calling you for you to come and hang out, please state it. I don't go out from 10 p.m. It is not safe for me. I prefer to go out during the day. or I go out so time, or even if I go out so time with you, this is the time I'm coming back home. Set boundaries. If they're calling you up and they're saying, oh, I'm going to send you an Uber, say no. I don't do Uber. Send me your driver to come pick me up, especially if that person has a driver. You know, things like that. Set boundaries for yourself. Have a say. Open your mouth and talk. That way you stop, being a simp. People will stop taking you for a fool. So set boundaries. Everybody has boundaries. There are things that I cannot do. There are things that I cannot be told. So if you're telling me those things, I will not take it lightly with you, because you've really crossed my boundaries, or you've passed boundaries. So set boundaries for yourself. That will help that person treat you in a manner that you deserve, with self-respect. You know what I'm saying? Another tip is for you to let go. Like, you clearly know that this person does not want to be with you. You have tried everything. You have done it all. You've been insulted. You've cut off your family. You've cut off your career. You've cut off your life. The only thing you've not cut off is your head, and you're still breathing. So, just let go. There's really no point. I don't like it when, we all try so hard to get a particular person to be with someone else. We know clearly that it's not working, and you are still there. You want to die there. There are other people out, like, relationship is not a do or die affair. At the end of the day, we all marry one person, right? So even if you date 15 people in your entire life, you still end up marrying one person. Except for religions that permit, you marrying more than one wife. But at the end of the day, it's still one person you're going to end up with. So there's no point killing yourself over somebody. Let go. You clearly know this person is not interested. Stop the chase. Stop trying to impress. Move on. You'll be fine. Just let go, okay? Now, like I said, after letting go, the last tip is for you to actually find someone who's interested in you. I don't know why we never like people that like us. And the people that like us, those people that they like also don't like them. This life here is very, very deep. Trust me. But find someone who's actually really interested in you, who really loves you for who you are. Trust me, when you give that person a chance, you'll be shocked at how the person will treat you. You'll be like, so there are people out there like this that actually can treat me this way. I was like that once. Someone that likes me, I didn't like the guy. I didn't like the guy. That one that was showing me Pepe that I liked, I was chasing him. I'd be crying, I'd be following the guy up and down. Please love me, can we be? The moment I left that and I went to be with someone who actually loved me, I saw that there are actually two sides to this love thing, or something I thought that was love. Because I thought that was love, what I was doing was love, but then I met this person who was actually really interested in me, and I saw a different version of what I thought love was. And I enjoyed every moment of it. I was happy. This is what we're talking about. Those people that you feel like, oh, you don't like, maybe you're not really attracted to them, they're not as fine as you think they're the ones that love you the most. So that one that you're chasing up, and person will not love you. So just allow that person in, give that person a chance, let the person mess up, so okay, I actually gave you a chance and you messed up. But just bring in those people who are actually interested in you into your life. Now I've come to the end of this video, and I hope you learned a lot from it. Stop simping. Don't be a simp. You can go online and make more research. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section. Feel free, ask me questions, drop your thoughts, drop your comments, whatever it is you feel. Anything you want to add to this video, please, I'll be there to respond. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and turn on post notifications so you see when I drop new videos. I am still your girl, Adeze Aduaka. Do have a lovely day. Bye-bye.